child actor that my mother even let me go out with late at night past 11 p.m. and had a very...
Malcolm Jamal Warner's death shocked the world, but Jaleel White's tears told a deeper story. A hidden bond, a dangerous project, and clues that point to a cover-up. Let's unravel the mystery together. When Jaleel White, you know, Steve Urkel from Family Matters, broke down crying on live TV saying, "I grew up looking up to him. I still can't believe he's gone." It wasn't just another celebrity moment. This was deep, personal, and packed with emotion. He was talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner, the guy we all loved as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. But what really happened to Malcolm? Why did he die so suddenly at just 54? And what's this hidden connection between him and Jaleel that's got fans buzzing? Stick with me, because we're about to unpack a story full of heartbreak, mystery, and some wild twists that'll make you question everything. Malcolm wasn't just a TV star. He was a legend who showed us what black family life could look like on The Cosby Show. As Theo, he was smart, funny, and the kind of guy you felt like you knew. He grew up on our screens, becoming a symbol of pride and relatability for so many. But when the news dropped that he passed away out of nowhere, it shook the world. Fans, friends, and co-stars flooded social media with tributes, but Jaleel's reaction hit different. In that raw, unscripted moment, he hinted at a bond most of us had no clue about. A friendship, a mentorship, and a secret project that could have changed the game. Today, we're diving into their connection, the heartbreaking details of Malcolm's death, and the whispers of something shady going on behind the scenes. Trust me, this is going to blow your mind. Picture this: two young black guys trying to make it in Hollywood back when the industry wasn't exactly rolling out the red carpet for them. The Cosby Show and Family Matters were huge, showing black families in a positive way. But while Theo and Urkel never crossed paths on TV, Malcolm and Jaleel were way tighter than we knew. It all kicked off at a celebrity basketball game in 1990. Malcolm, already a big deal as a teen heartthrob, saw a 13-year-old Jaleel, who was just starting to shine as Urkel. A source close to them said Malcolm saw something special in Jaleel, not just the goofy kid with the suspenders, but real talent. He took him under his wing, and that small moment sparked a friendship that lasted over 20 years. Someone in the industry told Our World of Stars, Malcolm didn't just see Jaleel as the Urkel guy. He saw his potential and always made time for him. As Family Matters made Jaleel a star, the pressure of being stuck as that nerdy character started to get heavy. Studio bosses tried to keep him in that box, but Malcolm was there, quietly cheering him on, telling him he was more than just a catchphrase. He pushed Jaleel to write, produce, and direct his own stuff, planting a seed for a big project they started together before Malcolm's death. We'll get to that in a second. It's a big deal. But first, let's talk about the tragedy that flipped everything upside down. When the news hit that Malcolm Jamal Warner was gone at 54, it felt like a punch to the gut. Early reports were all over the place. Some said he drowned, others mentioned a heart problem, and then there were creepy rumors about foul play. Cops confirmed he was found unresponsive in the pool at his Los Angeles home. A neighbor called 911 around 6:22 a.m. after hearing shouting, then nothing. Paramedics got there fast, but it was too late. Malcolm was already gone. At first, it seemed like a horrible accident, but as investigators poked around, things started to look strange. Here's where it gets wild. First off, Malcolm was a great swimmer. He even had lifeguard certifications back in the day. So how does someone like that drown in their own pool, one they used all the time? Second, someone close to his family spilled that Malcolm had been getting creepy threats in the weeks before he died. Weird texts, late-night calls, and one voicemail that supposedly said, "You're next." That message, sent 3 nights before his death, was deleted before cops could hear it. And then there's the kicker. The security footage from his pool area was wiped clean for 2 hours, 3 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock a.m. the night he died. Cops called it super suspicious. When Jaleel found out, he was crushed. His team said he kept saying, "Why didn't he tell me it was this bad?" The next night, he went on Instagram Live, tears streaming, and said, "I lost a brother, a real one. He was one of the only ones who checked on me when Hollywood moved on." That video blew up, not just because he was so emotional, but because of what he said next. Jaleel hinted that Malcolm had told him about a list just weeks before, a list of big names in Hollywood allegedly messing with young black talent. And guess what? That list is gone. Was Malcolm silenced? Let's dive into the theories that are lighting up the internet. The rumors around Malcolm's death point to something huge, something he might have been about to blow wide open. A former writer from The Chi and an anonymous Netflix exec said Malcolm was working on a docuseries called The Price of Legacy. It was all about the ugly side of Hollywood for young black actors, abuse, discrimination, even blacklisting. Malcolm wasn't just behind the scenes. He was going to host it, putting his face on a project that could have rattled the industry. An assistant on the project told Radar, he said he wanted to burn Hollywood down with the truth. He knew it was dangerous, but he didn't care. But after he died, everything tied to the docuseries, files, footage, contacts, disappeared. Just gone. Then there's the missing notebook. Malcolm loved poetry, but he also kept a journal with notes from his 40 years in the biz. Sources say it had details about sketchy stuff on The Cosby Show sets, not about Bill Cosby himself, but others in the network. It named people who hushed up rising black stars and mentioned secret meetings with 2 other big-name black actors working on their own exposés. That journal, plus 2 laptops and a locked hard drive, was seen at his house a week before he died. Now, vanished. People tried to warn him. His ex and longtime friend Regina King begged him to drop the project. 3 weeks before his death, she texted, "Please walk away. I'm scared for you." A big-shot producer even offered him millions to kill the docuseries, but Malcolm shot back, "You can't shut me up just because it's messy." Some stars spoke out after he died, but others went quiet. Too quiet. Tisha Campbell posted a vague Instagram story. "Y'all need to wake up. People are dying for telling the truth." Lawrence Tate said in an interview that Malcolm was onto something big, too big. But folks like Phylicia Rashad, Keshia Knight Pulliam, and Bill Cosby either barely said anything or nothing at all. Why the silence? Hollywood's reaction is raising eyebrows. Within 48 hours of Malcolm's death, the docuseries was erased from studio records. 3 actors loosely linked to it backed off quick. Legal notices went out to YouTubers and bloggers who mentioned the missing files. This isn't how you handle a simple accident. It's what you do when you're trying to hide something. And then there's what happened at Malcolm's memorial that's got everyone talking. The memorial was super private. No cameras, no press, just close friends and family. Regina King, who dated Malcolm until 2013, showed up looking like she was carrying the world on her shoulders. She walked in all black, with bodyguards, barely able to stand. Witnesses say she went right to his casket, leaned in, and whispered something that left her sobbing. Someone nearby caught bits of it. "They know what they did. You tried to protect them, but they took you out." Another person, who worked on Malcolm's last TV gig, said it sounded like a goodbye mixed with a call-out. The room went dead quiet for a whole minute after she stepped back. Was she talking to someone there, or throwing shade at the industry? After that, Regina disappeared. No interviews, no posts, nothing. She even paused her latest film project. A source close to her told, "People. Regina's scared. She doesn't trust anyone. She thinks Malcolm was silenced." Fans are all over this, analyzing her every move, from her outfit to her body language. What did Regina say was trending everywhere. Regina's always been vocal about big issues, so her silence now feels huge. Is she waiting to drop a bombshell? Is someone watching her, or is she just grieving? Whatever she whispered, it wasn't just sadness. It was a warning. The Cosby Show cast, once the picture of a perfect TV family, is now in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Phylicia Rashad, who played Claire Huxtable, posted on Instagram, "He carried the weight of silence for too long. Let peace find him now." Fans zeroed in on that weight of silence line. Was she hinting at secrets Malcolm kept? Some dug up old interviews where she mentioned behind-the-scenes drama. Others think she was nodding to Malcolm's tricky relationship with Bill Cosby, especially during Cosby's legal mess. Keshia Knight Pulliam, our favorite little Rudy, has been totally MIA since Malcolm's death. People close to her say she's too upset to talk, but others claim she's scared. An insider told a tabloid, "She knows something about what Malcolm was doing, and she's not ready to say it." Then there's Bill Cosby's statement, which was ice cold. Malcolm was a talented young man. He will be missed. We move forward. Fans were pissed. A former producer who worked with them said, "That's not grief. That's damage control." With rumors of tension between Malcolm and Cosby, it's hard not to wonder what was really going on behind that TV dad-son vibe. There's more. At an off-the-record podcast chat with old NBC staff, someone dropped a wild story. Malcolm was working on a memoir, spilling tea about his Cosby Show days, secrets he saw, stuff he wished he'd spoken up about. Word got out and suddenly he stopped writing. Did someone get to him? The cast that felt like family now seems broken, with every word or silence picked apart like a clue. Regina's whisper, Felicia's vague post, Kashia's absence, Cosby's coldness. It's all adding up to something. Let's circle back to that secret project with Jaleel. They were working on a dramatic web series about two former child stars navigating life after fame, basically their own stories. They poured everything into it, drawing from their Hollywood struggles. Jaleel hasn't said much about it since Malcolm's death, but sources say he's torn. He wants to finish it to honor Malcolm, but he's also worried about what might happen if he does. An insider said, Jaleel feels like he's carrying Malcolm's torch, but he's not sure he can handle the fire. So what's the deal? Malcolm Jamal Warner was more than Theo Huxtable. He was a guy trying to tell his truth and shine a light on Hollywood's dark side. His death at 54 isn't just sad, it's a mystery full of questions. Was it really an accident? Was he silenced for what he knew? The missing footage, the lost journal, the creepy threats, the quiet cast? It's like a puzzle we're just starting to piece together. Malcolm's legacy is bigger than his roles. He was fighting for something, and that fight might have cost him everything. What do you think? Was Malcolm's death just a tragic accident? Or is there something bigger going on? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and let's keep talking about this. Let's honor Malcolm by searching for the truth together.